First of all, you don't want to go into fear on this because there are ways to go about approaching protecting yourself on the different levels. And maybe, if it's okay, I'll kind of go into that. So we have, and again, up on the video, a thing you can make, I call it a quantum card. It's not something I make or anything, but it really gives you protection. I walked right up at 125 yards. People are weakened. They put this on, we can walk up 10 yards right to these 5G towers. So that's personal. We have ways to protect the windows. I'm working with a friend who's head of the Tachyon, where you just put these systems. You don't need lead walls. It's not a bad idea, but you don't need lead walls. And you can put these on the windows and they block the energy. You can also wear, we're calling it the 5G pendant, so to speak, and it's something you can wear. It builds your field, and I'm going to bring you to another understanding in a moment. The other thing is, believe it or not, with CBD oil and coconut oil, tachinized, it actually helps your field regenerate. So here's the, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So tachinized is a increased amount of energy in your field. There's a lot, I'm trying to make it simple. And what we see when we use tachinized CBD in coconut oil, it actually keeps regenerating your field. So think about 5G, as you were explaining, it's constantly hitting you, constantly creating free radicals in your system, constantly knocking your field out of order. So the oil on your skin, the CBD tachinized oil, which again, it's kind of a super protector. It is constantly regenerating your field. Just think about that. So it's hitting you and it's regenerating. So we have a constant regeneration of the field. The whole idea is that it's not blocking the 5G like lead or the tachyon disc to the windows. I live in walls are 3 feet deep, and they're soil based. It's called rammed earth. That's going to knock out most of it. But the point I'm making is you can put these devices on your windows, on your smart meters, which are amplifying it. We want to block the smart meters. You can put them in your car, like a tachinized mat, and that is giving off a field that supports your field. That's probably the best way to understand it. So we do have ways to handle it, except it has to be stopped on a bigger basis for all of humanity. That's really what we're talking about here. I have also done research using tachyon just on the cell phone, and 92% of the people were unaffected by their cell phone, the frequencies coming out. It's about a field that reinforces your field. That's the best way to understand the tachyon. And TACHYON. TACKYON. And the concept here is it's something that rebuilds your field. And I've harassed the Arizona State enough that they're going to take our smart meters out. But remember the company I talked about who's figured out how to legally get smart meters removed, who are also making a thing with 5G with the liens, so they're willing to do that. But it has something for the smart meter. So we're hitting every aspect of our lives with these field regenerating energies. That's the best way I can explain it. And that's what the tachyon is doing. It's not available yet. We're still doing it, but maybe in a month it will be ready. So just personally, you don't have to be in fear. We can really deal with it. And that's the important thing to understand, because we have to keep rebuilding our field. And I'm also going to say that the 5G creates free radicals, and we need to keep taking supplements which we've talked about in other things, to neutralize the free radicals. So there is a lot we can personally do, but we really need to deal with it on a national level. Now, I'll mention there's over 31,300 scientists who have signed the stopping all use of 5G internationally. This is a group that
Stop 5G in space.
until, say it again?
Stopping 5G in space and Earth, the
That's
international
right.
appeal, yeah.
Stop 5G in space and Earth until there's more research, because there isn't enough research. But we know what we have. If it's going in a certain direction, it actually ends up in that direction. It's not like a mystical thing about research. But also, there's a Friedberg group. There's over 400 scientists with that. So the scientific world's already said this is not good, okay? It's not an argument that needs to be made when you see the bigger picture. The idea is, how do we defend ourselves and how do we stop 5G from happening around the world? That's really the issue we have to address.